안녕하세요, 여러분. Tony입니다. Hello, everyone. It's Tony. So quickly, before I have to go out, because literally where I live, we just got the biggest snowfall of the year, so gotta go shovel that out. Gotta clear out the driveway. Gotta clear out everything. But yeah, that's besides the point. Epic High just released a video titled "Lesson Zero Official Visualizer," which is in anticipation for their upcoming brand new album that they're gonna be releasing literally next week, January 18th, with actually two music videos. The first one featuring Zico and Sia, and the second one featuring Hayes. And if you didn't know who Epic High was like I was, you probably recognized at least those names. So you probably had a bit of interest, and now I am very interested in them. And I even found out that Icon's former Icon actually member BI is featured on this album as well. It's gonna be a huge album, and I cannot wait to check it out. I am very excited because you hear all these big names and you're like, who are these artists? And then you start to see that there's a lot of like love for this. A lot of people are getting hyped for this, and a lot of people are just not familiar with them and starting to get familiar with them. So this channel is growing and like blowing up. So really happy for these guys. And actually, for those of you who don't know who Epic High is, they are a South Korean alternative hip hop group from Seoul, composed of Tablo, Mithra Jin, and DJ Two Coots. And this is actually my first ever listen to a project of theirs, meaning that I don't know who's who, but I believe this one in particular has lyrics from Tableau, and I think also it's actually him performing it. So without further ado, let's get into Lesson Zero Official Visualizer. Let's go. Oh, do I have it muted? Oh, whoopsies. But okay, so they're adding kind of like this handheld camera vibe, I think. Wait, what's my... Okay, so it is from Tableau. Okay, super held hand. Wow. The piano and then this opera singing that like that's hype. That's very making it like sentimental. Maybe not hype is model, but that made it so like heartfelt already off the bat. The piano's so slow. There's... it's all original. Wow. I'm gonna cry already. I've had like a little bit of a shiver here. This already opened up to such a soft, emotional, powerful song. If you listen to the lyrics carefully, things can change. Like every lyric has just a power behind it, hits on some form of note that I think anybody can relate to, and anybody, the more you like listen to the lyrics, the more you just feel for this song. Oh, you fallen. Wow. Whoever's doing these vocals, really magical. Their voice is just soft enough that it's not overpowering like the tranquility of the song, but it has the right speed, the right just nuance to it, the softness, like the warmth to the voice still, that it really carries a lot of power and emotion to the song. The piano being so forward in this song, but being very slow and very methodical in every note, really lends itself well to this song, I think. Very beautiful.
They teach you to heed the word of a God who has never spoken, to fear breaking the law when it's already...
So I'm not too familiar, so I don't know if this is specifically Tableau rapping or if this is somebody else. When I first saw this teaser, I'll be honest with the video, I clicked it really quickly. I thought it was BI, but then I realized I don't think it is, because then they'd probably make it more clear. I'm curious to know who this is actually, just because I'm not familiar with this group, so please don't hate on me for that.
Already broken, that to feel is to be weak, to suppress emotion.
Wait, this voice
So no
sounds
one
so
sees you at
familiar
a
to me
heart till
though.
your chest is open. They got you hating who you are to sell you pills and fiction, reaching for the stars when you were born up there with them, addicted to the news, views, superstitions, to keep the visionaries glued to their televisions. They want you busy stepping to the right side of history to keep.
Wow, if you really listen to the lyrics, I'm missing probably a good portion of it just because I'm like trying to think about like the music as well as the lyrics as well as just like everything. I think it's very powerful. Like I thought about it just now, like trying to sell you drugs when you're up with born with them, and it's like stuff like that. It's like trying to really think about like the social views and like the dichotomies of, even though how everybody is kind of like born equal, others look down upon you, you're treated mistreated and stuff like that. It's a very powerful set of lyrics we're getting here.
Keep you from the inside of history. Give everyone a voice, but leash them with the mic cord. Feed you things to fight about instead of things to fight for. Teach you everything you want, but
Wow. So it starts off in that piano, if you didn't realize, it's slowly getting more faded in the background, and now we're getting this like uplifting, bright kind of fighting spirit. And that really fits because I think he's doing something almost like, I would say, the vibe of like slam poetry, but it's more of in that rapping style, but it still invokes like a lot of emotion. It's less kind of like sad and it's more powerful, I say, more kind of like just you're captivated by what these lyrics are like signify.
nothing you need, that everything's got a price and nothing is free.
The drums here, the bass actually too.
That everything is under control and there's nothing to see.
There's even the sirens playing in the background.
No more teachers, no more prophets, no more heroes. No more lessons, please. Now I see the question to all answers will only bring me to my knees and back to zero.
He's back to zero. Yo, Tablo out here. Tablo out here giving us life lessons that university don't. I'm in university right now, so I can attest to that. This man be spitting out some real hardcore lessons. I am really impressed by this entire song, by this entirety of what just transpired. It was definitely a real treat to listen to, and this is really a good first glimpse, I think, in my opinion, as to what I can expect from Epik High. Definitely something a bit alternative, not normally what I would be looking into, like K-pop-y, but definitely powerful, provocative, very different, but still hits a chord, still kind of like very catchy to listen to an extent. Because stuff like this, if it's not done right, for me at least, I'm not a big fan. But here captured my attention. Here caught my attention right off the bat from that opening and continued throughout. And usually this like type of like rapping slam poetry style, I'm not too huge a fan of, but the way he did it was very tasteful, very powerful, and the lyrics just had so much kind of power behind them. And the way they went about making this like quickly, like what, 2-minute song, really creative, very amazing, very simple, but very elegantly done, very well done. And I cannot wait to check out those 2 music videos that, as I mentioned, are going to be releasing come January 18th, which is the release of their album. So hopefully you guys do stay tuned. I'm most likely going to be putting them separately, the 2 videos. So the first one that's going to be released is the Zico CL one, and the second one will be the Haze one. So hopefully you guys do stay tuned for both of them, and let me know in the meantime exactly a bit about Epik High if you can. They're your favorite tracks from them, or favorite music videos, songs I should check out. All of that, please, because I am very unfamiliar with this group, so I'd love to get to know a bit more about them before they're actually released. But yeah, hopefully you guys do stay tuned for that. Thank you so much for watching. I realize this is a quick video, but as I mentioned at the beginning, I go shovel some snow, so thank you so much. 감사합니다. And as always, if you have comments, questions, or something you want to talk about, feel free to leave in the comment section below, and I'll get to it as soon as possible. With that being said, guys, this has been Tony. 안녕히 계세요. Goodbye, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.